music really has an effect on us, our minorities, really, really heavy.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look in my life and realize there's nothing left. 'Cause I've been blasting and laughing for so long that eating my mama things and my mind is gone. And I ain't never crossed a man who didn't deserve it.
All right, so I want to tell you that I'm proud of you, young man. I got to watch you grow up. I mean, you always been big for like football player, you know what I mean? But I seen a lot of little homies self-destruct and ended up in prison. I accept a lot of phone calls to this day. I seen a lot of pictures. I got a lot of mail sitting over there. And so to sit here with a little homie that's actually achieving something with your music and shooting forward and actually going to school for it and following your dreams, that's what's up, because we're installed in our minds out here that we're not gonna make it. Think about it. The people around you ain't even gonna be there to support you most of the time. The people that you think's gonna support you don't be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's on you to work hard and get to the next step, and you're doing it. So definitely proud of you, man.
I appreciate it, man. Same for you.
Way I was thinking about giving back is teaching through my art, tattooing, giving lectures. Maybe if you want to learn how to do tattoos, there's a whole bunch of stuff we could do. A whole bunch of different businesses besides selling crack rock and car hopping. That's not gonna get you nowhere in life.
So Mose, but how did you get into doing tattoos though?
All right, so I came to Ohio. That's what happened. I came to Ohio and I was here for 12 days.
Okay.
And I caught a case in Cleveland. I caught an attempted murder. I caught a kidnapping. Yeah. Because I'm sitting there stressed out, like, dang, man, it's over with. I'm in the state. I don't even know nobody. And I'm about to go do a whole bunch of time. And it's like, dang, what am I about to do? So I looked around. I'm like, I could either rob people, I could sell drugs in here, or I could draw. Because I've always been smart to analyze people in situations.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, safest route is to be the drawing, because I ain't the biggest person, you know what I'm saying? It might not be wise to do it that way. Like, I'm a fighter for real, but yeah, you fight some big motherfuckers that know how to fight, it's not going to work out too well. So I just stuck to my drawing, and so I felt like it kept me out of trouble.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know how to draw a heart. Not even knew how to draw a heart. I was 19 years old in the county jail. I couldn't even draw a heart. I'd tell you, hey man, draw me a heart. And I'll go in my cell and I'll sketch it up, trace it out, throw some bars in there. Then I'll do another one, throw some wings in there. And I'm like, yeah, I think I could do this. Mm-hmm. So then I tried to draw Tupac and Biggie. And everyone was like, yeah, that look like Tupac and Biggie. So like, I'm always a critic of myself. So I'm like, man, you know what, man? I think I got this, man. I'm going to want to just keep doing it. But there was people saying, you ain't gonna be able to draw, man. What kind of money is it you drawing Mickey Mouse and Tweety Bird? What are you gonna do doing that? And I'm like, hell, I don't know, but it's better than robbing and stealing. You know what I'm saying? And so I just kept doing it. So when I got to prison, they happened to move me right next to the tattoo guy, and he would be sitting there doing tats. So he would show me tricks with my cards, like, try coloring it this way and that way. So I'm like, man, you think you would show me how to tattoo? He's like, yeah. So he started showing me how to tattoo. And there was a whole bunch of crash dummies. I'm Belmont Institution. There's 2,500 dummies walking around. Not all of them, but hell, you want a tattoo? Come on, sit down, big guy. Yeah, I did mess a couple people up, but I don't remember who they are. They don't remember who I am, so we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? They probably thought I was Mexican or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so tatting in jail is like,
yeah, so it became a survival skill. I didn't have to depend on people from the free world to bring me commissary. I didn't have to ask nobody for a soup and be told no, because I don't like to be told no. I didn't have to rob nobody because I got a good heart, and I've never been a bully. I didn't want to take from someone that didn't have, and I feel like if we're in prison, none of us really have. You know what I'm saying? I was always on the streets, I was Robin Hood, rob from the rich and give to the poor. But in prison, I felt like we were all poor. So I felt like, there's no point of even doing nothing like that. So I just kept going at the tattoos.
So how would you tat somebody in jail like without a tat gun?
All right, so what we did is we used, at the time, you were allowed to smoke, right?
Okay.
And so we would use a motor from like a Walkman or a CD player.
Yeah.
Or trimmers, facial trimmers, right?
Okay.
We'd take the motor out. We'd take a big pin just like this, and we'd take a big lighter, and there's a spring inside the big lighter, and I stretch out the spring, and then I let it pop. You don't just cut it because you won't get a good straight needle, but you let it get hot where it pops. So it pops at an angle, and then you sharpen it with a piece of sandpaper, and then you put it in. You basically make this the barrel, and then the motor is in the back, and then you hook it up to an adapter, and we made our ink. We made our ink out of Vaseline, baby oil, and we let it burn into soot, like the black stuff, like when your house burns down, that black stuff.
Yeah.
And we take that, and we used to mix it up. We'd fill up a whole little oil bottle full of soot and throw a little bit of rubbing alcohol and hot water, shake it up, and got a pretty good ink. 20 years later, still doing pretty good.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, people really, like I know people in prison too, but y'all be smart as hell. Like you gotta really use your resources.
Well, I mean, some of the best talent I ever seen in my life was in jail.
It's crazy.
Man, look, so I when I get there to prison, some of the best basketball players, the best fighters, the best artists that's drawing, people doing music. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of talent. It's because it's all designed for failure out here in the real world, right? So then when after studying and reading so many books and doing 15 years of my life and 6 numbers, like the first time I went to prison, the mental behind that, going to the county jail, not knowing how much time you're gonna get, all that, no family, getting taken away from society, no one writing you, your mom dies or your grandma's sick, like all that, and then you get out and the pro officers trying to mess with you to send you back, right? Just one time going through the bus ride with the stripping searches and the bus rides and squatting coffins, all that, that's mentally exhausting. I did that to myself 6 times. So I feel like when I came out this time, that I do it different. I hit the reset button. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I just try to teach all y'all youngsters what not to do, how not to be a dummy. Buckle your seatbelt. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
some people are gonna listen and some ain't. But there's the ones that don't listen is the ones I target more because them are the ones that everyone's scared to tell them, oh, don't do this, don't do that. I'm gonna go tell the little homie, man, sit your dumb ass down somewhere, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, but everyone else is too scared to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't my kid. I ain't worried about it. And then why you think that kid is acting out like that? There's a reason why. He's hurt. Dude needs help. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be the one to try to help the little homies. And I feel like that's what I need to do because I don't want to see no one self-destruct and do 15 years in a box and lose their family like I did.
You feel like as a kid that you could relate to some of the little homies, like of hurting and that's why you do certain things?
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Like how I was telling you a story about the dude that was breaking into my car and I chased him down the street with the hammer. Well, I came back home. My girl was like, she looked at me and I was like, yeah, poor dude. Right, because I've been there, done that. I used to have to break in cars and live in the streets and stuff. And she was like, yeah, what do you mean, poor dude? She said, you probably would have beat him up and then brought him home and smoked a blunt with him, huh? I was like, so what? You know what I'm saying? I might have. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people got to learn the hard way. But if you just whoop his ass and leave him on the street, and then his family's going to be like, oh, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? Then he might go to jail, no family. Plus, he's going to hate everyone. But if he gets his ass whooped and the person that whooped his ass shows him like, look, bro, you're fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Now sit down and let's try to figure out a real plan for you because no one else cares enough for you to do it, man. it might open the little guy's eyes. Even if it don't, he'll remember me forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like that,
right.
that dude really did try to help me.
Yeah, that's love though. That's respect.
So what about you in the music, man? What made you decide to end up twisting off in that way with
With the kids and stuff. I don't know. I just was like, when
tried it out and just
yeah,
start working out?
you know, cause like you know when you have a craft that you good at, like it become
And you went to
nerdy.
college, right? For it?
Right. Yeah, went got my degree in it. So when I'm around people who are interested in what I do, I get nerdy. You know what I mean? You know, like if I'm interested, Mose, how do you do that? How do you can explain it like, yo, and you enjoy talk about it.
That's how I am. I'm a nerd.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah,
I became
like
a nerd from gangbanger to nerd. Like I
feel
want to
me?
know how the
How does this
pyramids
work?
got here. Who
You know?
taught them to do the pyramids? Who's God? Who was God before Jesus was here?
You know what
All
I'm saying?
that. I got so many questions. I'll never shut up.
Me too, but yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. Was like these kids was I realized like the effect music have on people. Like even it don't matter what you doing. If you trying to study, if you trying to be positive, if you hurt, you know what I mean. If you emotional, if you know, needless to say, going to do a drill on somebody, you turning up. It's some type of sound playing that got you amped. So music really has an effect on us, our minorities, really heavy. So when I seen that music can change the youth and be like, all right, well, maybe I don't have to be in front of the camera. I could be behind the camera and learn the audio production side of it or learn the video side of it. It was like, I would love to teach this and give back that way to the younger generation, which that's what I plan on doing in the future too. Giving back, man. Come learn this stuff. Let's get engineers. You ain't got to be in front of the camera. You don't have to, be the talks person and stuff like that. You can learn the technical side of it and still get paid money from it. So really inspiring me.
I feel it.
Yeah.
And so like me as being a little bit older, I'm like, all right, cool, that's cool. And so I feel like the knowledge that I've learned, I feel like certain vibrations in the music will generate something in your body.
It really
that's
does.
Gonna throw off the chemistry to make you want to wild out and do crazy stuff at a certain frequency. You know what I mean?
Mose, now that you said that, it's a study because everything, on some nerd shit, everything that's on Earth is it resonates, which means that we all vibrate at a certain frequency. So like 432 hertz. If you hear a sound or a melody at that, it generates happiness.
And if it's above that, and see, all right, so like I didn't know the exact numbers.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm a nerd. We could talk about everything, right?
You feel me?
But I'm not a master at nothing, right? Because like I said, the more that I learn, the more I understand that I don't know shit. But
all of us.
But what you were just said, same thing. All right, I didn't know the numbers and the frequencies and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But they say like in the church, you know how they used to ring that bell, ding, ding, ding. Mm-hmm. It was like to hypnotize the people. You know what I'm saying? There's certain frequency, whether the people want to believe it or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, and certain songs and stuff like that. So certain Christmas carols and like there's a lot of evil into certain things, but if you look at it, it's meant for good.
Right. But yeah, like if you go to YouTube and search binaural beats, BINAURAL, I believe, it'll pop up like a whole catalog of stuff. Like there's frequencies that'll play with your mind where you're hypnotized. There's frequencies that'll make you feel better. If you like your body aching, you could play these sounds out your TV and go to sleep. Like if you can't sleep at night, insomnia, there's sounds for that. There's sounds for healing, for depression, shit like that. So if y'all have not tapped into that, make sure y'all tap in binaural beats on YouTube. Find what frequency you need.
So is there a certain song that you've made that really like inspired you, like certain words, or what, you got like a favorite song that just sticks out off the top of your head?
By me or by a person?
By you.
By me, it's
because I'm trying to generate a tattoo idea.
Okay.
In my head. as we speak?
There's a couple. I have one that really stands out to me that me and her listened to last night. It's called Depression.
Depression.
So it's never been dropped. Like,
Oh yeah.
because you know what my artist like, I want people to feel like, okay, he's a happy guy. But you know, we all go through shit. But this song is really so deep. I feel like people can connect. So that and really I would want to say one of my more positive songs that get people to dance. And you know, going back to those frequency type of things, like if you listen to Rod Wave, you know, a lot of people say he got a lot of depression shit in his music.
Did you check his frequency levels?
You know what I'm saying? I haven't, but that's why most of his shit is at a certain frequency, or you know, just expressing his feelings. So I feel like I do have a song that is in 432 hertz that my boys sent me. It's kind of different, but when you hear it, you feel different. Like you feel good.
I'm about to check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So I might spin it, man. It just feel different. It's shout out to Alex Kennedy, Kennedy, if y'all want to check him out. Fly Away is what it's called. And so if you hear the beat.
Hey Sauce, you ready for this?
Oh yeah, you already know.
I don't think you're ready. I don't think the world's ready.
No, ain't nobody ready.
Fly away.
So just hearing that boom, boom,
Yeah,
it feel good, you know what I mean? So
that's the depressed song?
that's a happy song. That's in 432 hertz.
I thought you were dropping the depressed.
I play that too.
No. You see me though? You
Yeah.
see me? I knew what song it was. You know what I'm saying?
So check this out.
To a higher place, yeah. Don't know what to say, but I'm thankful. I'm at 432 hertz. Shorty said she want the truth, but the truth hurts. I was all in her mouth like her tooth hurt. I've been thinking about taking on to a new earth. My youth on shit, I think I wanna move.
So y'all gonna put music video together for it?
We could. He actually dropped the song, and I didn't know he dropped it until like probably a couple weeks ago, for real. But I never really hit him up about it. But I feel like it could probably cause like a positive impact, for real. 432 hertz, feel good frequency. Like I'm dead ass. Like try it out. Like tonight, if you want to have like a deep sleep or some shit, like try binaural beat at like 500 hertz or something, and you will be like, you'll wake up tomorrow like, whoa, I feel so different, bro. I'm vibrating, bro.
Yeah, I got early tattoo.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm canceling it. Nah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I said we get into the tattoo. We figure out what we're gonna do to y'all.
Let's do something positive.
Yeah, we'll do something positive, or maybe something to do with the song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably not the depression song, but
Right.
you know, anti-depression maybe. You know.
What you thinking? Maybe some words or of wisdom or something?
Yeah, well, let's come up with some words, maybe something to go with this. Something to go with music.